Get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Only you understand me. You fill me up completely. So pretty. I was coming closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am.
It was you, I do. It was you. You the loser that did it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. First carry for DeAndre Swift. That's some strong running. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
At the 27-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. They'll go play action with Nix. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Javon Curse drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. They're going. It's Nix. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. And this one's incomplete.
Put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Captain.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
That's good. Broncos. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Draymond Jones. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Here's Nix. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 4th down, Nix. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize. Put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
26-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Nix to the air. That's taken in by Watson.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception, tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
Throwing Nix. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
24-yard gain on the play. And a first down.
To throw is Nix. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Javonte Williams. 29 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. Airing it out for Olsen. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Working out of the gun is Nix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So 4th down coming up. What do you expect?
They've gone for it time after time. They haven't punted yet. I don't know what's right anymore.
Ready? Bombers, captain, Joe.
They're going to try and throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy.
Away. Almost set. Ready? Away. Bombers.
Now it's Nix. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 26 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 21-0. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But, Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some mate.
And got his man complete. And it's caught. Touchdown. Donald Parham, 35 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it is 28-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
I was playing shows on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. On nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate, Scott, and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field when you were a player. What are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Nix from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. They fake the handoff. Now Nix sends this to the end zone. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knock it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. Got a man, that's Kincaid. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop it.
Here's Smith on the return. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. Offense to the line fast.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
Bombers.
It's Nix out of the pistol. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They're on the counter with Swift. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have second down behind the sticks. Nix now to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
And what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
It's a screen to Barkley. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
It's a gain of 10. And an Eagles first down.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for the loss. We've got 2nd and 11. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd
to throw. Here's Nix.
At the 37-yard line.
Across his body, and they make the interception. And the Broncos get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
At the 46-yard line.
That one's cut along the left sideline. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Nix off the play action. Vacates quickly left side. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Go, go. Ready. Away.
Here's Nix. On him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Bombers. Tactic.
3rd and goal. Here's Nix. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it. You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Now Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Throw intended for Tyler Warren. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's Cox, hits the rookie out of Stanford. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
First down, Philadelphia.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. This is ahead for about 5. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, they've still got the lead, Brock, but they've been unable to find any separation, and now a couple of drives in a row have ended with interceptions.
Might not have cost them the lead quite yet, Kate, but you just know this offensively. Like, you just continue to make mistakes, errors, turnovers. You give your opponent life. That's not the place you want to be.
That's low and bounces short of his man.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Mix again on 2nd and 10. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan. Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime. "19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Throwing here, Nix. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Back to throw it. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No luck on a look to his back. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Looking to throw. He put everything he had into this one. He connects downfield. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. goes to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Nick's looking to throw. He's got it deep downfield. And he will get this inside the 30.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. What a difference it can make for an offense.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
1 yard gain. Brings up
Nix. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Keeps away from one. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That goes for 32 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down. It's a gain of 32.
They go to Barkley again.
Down,
Oh, he drops a cut to the right side. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles push their lead to 18.
Broncos 3. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
The kick team out there for the Eagles. And this one is sent away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Bombers. Captain. Drill.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Space past the 35. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down. Here's Swift. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Working quickly here.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
On 3rd down, here's Swift. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. Offense in the hurry up here.
no gain on the play.
Here we go on 4th, Nix. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Females on the biggest dick got me feeling icy. Coming pretty bitch raw, shove it in nicely. Killing all these niggas, I'm the most round the house. Get out my city, fuel my
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And they'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. And it's play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. That's taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Broncos first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing Nix. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. Now a give right side Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And he's got his big tight end here. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now it's Nix. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Trap 60.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Completes it to Austin. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Mustang 19.
We're scoreless after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 19 Warriors, 70.
Here's Sanders. Now he's going to step up and run. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Sanders to throw. That is incomplete.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 10.
18 Rattler.
In motion right, here comes Johnson. From the shotgun, Sanders. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 15-yard line.
Check. Let's go.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. And there's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
It's a gain of 17.
To throw, here's Nix. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's Nix. 1:58 left to play until we hit halftime. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Nix. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They're going. It's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
To throw is Sanders. On the catch, it's Andre Johnson. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Andre Johnson, 37 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. And it's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Now a 2nd and 10. Nix to the air. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Here's 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Nix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Operating from the gun. Here's Nix. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Nix from the shotgun. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Cowboys are going to take over a couple of yards short field. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. And he'll take it in.